What's up, Grow Fam? It's Wednesday.
Hey,
Once again, it's Wednesday, the middle of the week. We all need that little something to get us through the rest of the week, right? I don't know, but today's Wednesday. It's another Waylon Wednesday on Grow Fam. What's up, Grow Fam? How's it going, everybody? It's Wednesday once again. Switching audio tonight. Yeah, so tonight, okay, we're good to go. Grow Fam Wednesday, Waylon Wednesday. What's up, Grow Fam? Getting that middle of the week going on right now. We're going to have a little sesh. We're going to hang out. We're going to have some fun. We're going to give away Grow Fam box tonight. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Waylon Wednesday, powered by Grow Fam. All right, everybody, what's up? Welcome to Wednesday, everybody. Waylon Wednesday on Grow Fam. We are on the Indoor Farmer Rumble channel as well. If you guys are interested in Rumble, ask me about that. But yeah, happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy midweek sesh. It's time to maybe, we'll have some fun and maybe find some information out at the same time.
Your vegetables!
One last drink and I'll be gone. Make it count with the flash on. Never really felt like I belong, so I'll be on my way and I won't be long. I'll be dead by dawn. 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 Scrolling through my texts, sharing the left and right.
All right. Hey, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Wednesday night. It is May 15th. May 15th, guys, 2024. Grow Fam, how's it going? Guys, come on. Bring them in. We've got a very special guest for you tonight. We've got 50 plus already on the non-Rumble side. I better keep my Rumble open tonight so that we're going to see it explode. We're gonna have an exciting episode, guys. Grow Fam, we're always doing something new. We're always doing something exciting, and this is no exception. We've got a lot of awesome things coming up for you this summer, and we're going to be seeing new giveaways and new breeders of the month. So if you could be so kind as to share us out, tag us with some friends, and we're definitely going to do that giveaway. We've got the what was it called? The seed something, but we're going to give away something tonight to you guys. I didn't get the details, but you know what? what does it matter? They're seeds of caring, I think, something like that. Thanks, Perry. Thanks, guys. We're gonna bring up tonight's guest. Let's get some likes in the house, guys. Likes and shares. Get up to 70 now. We want to get a big house in here tonight because this is a topic that I feel like a lot of people neglect. And we're going to let her get into it. But as a man, I can tell you that I kind of, and I'm not the best at my skincare in general. I'm not the best at that, but that's not the only thing we're going to get into. We've got a lot to talk about, guys. We got some people on X already on her actual account. What's up, Brock? How are you, brother? Let's see. All right, let's get it going. All right, let's bring up tonight's guest, everybody. She is a personality over on X. She has her own company. You've got all kinds of products, and she's an awesome person with some comedy behind her. We've got Amber Champagne in the house. Amber, hello. Thank you for all that. I know it was a lot from the time that you got in, and I was like, well, you got some time. Don't worry.
Yeah, no
Thanks for joining me. Thank you very much.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
So you've got us linked over on your X. Thank you very much. I like how that works because it kind of helps to help people network now through this multi-streaming world we have going on. So I guess before we get too crazy, let me just give you the floor and let you explain a little bit about what you do, because you have your company, you have your sort of persona thing, which is they're different things, right? So let's hear it. What's up? I'm gonna be pulling up comments on the screen.
Yeah, right on. So, my name is Amber Champagne. I am the owner of Champagne Apothecary and Ethis Skincare. Ethis actually is now selling all over the world, which is pretty wild.
Nice.
To see for sure. I've been a licensed esthetician and an herbalist for 10 years. I studied like crazy about the skin's microbiome and created a skincare line that's based in the science of your skin's microbiome, which basically just gives back what your skin needs in order for it to propagate and do all of the functions like properly, essentially. So yeah, I can tell you more about that after, but yeah, that's kind of like a little bit about my background. I've done like crazy stuff. I've worked for I worked for Benefit Cosmetics for many years as a senior national and global educator. Created content and strategy for that company. Like,
nice.
Yeah, did all kinds of stuff. But I've been in business now myself for 5 years. Actually, on May 4th. So yeah, and then the skincare line has been out for 2 years coming up. So we're doing a lot of stuff over here, but ideally, everything that I do is surrounding helping people on how they can like improve their life, how they can improve their health, how they can do so naturally and through alternative options and whatnot. Because I'm a big advocate for stuff like that. I think clean eating and taking care of yourself and understanding Eastern medicine is really important stuff. So.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot, because I was like thinking skincare, and I'm like, well, there's so much more to what you're doing. But the skincare to me stood out because I used to work in warehouses and things where your hands get so, like as a man, you're like, oh, you kind of almost wear it as a badge of honor, how calloused up your hands are. Look how badass I am. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's not necessarily going to do you much good, because your hands and your skin are an organ. We all know your epidermis is showing, right? And it's like a thing that we don't really, we kind of neglect a lot of times. I get dry skin. Everybody has all those kind of things. And so, yeah, it's crazy how our skin absorbs stuff too. We use it for drugs, medicine. We use it for all kinds of absorption. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. And people don't, I think a lot of times when I tell people that I'm in skincare, they think it's like froofy or, whatever off the bat. But once you get to know me and you understand like where I'm coming from, you realize that it's a whole lot more than that. I mean,
Sure.
when you're talking about just even a basic skincare routine in general, it's something that is really contributing to your overall health. When you have microchannels open up in your skin because you're using harsh chemicals or you're not taking care of it enough or whatever it looks like, and your barrier is all jacked up, you are going to allow more externals to come in, toxins, free radicals,
Mhm.
viruses, all kinds of stuff. So it actually affects your overall health. And because this part of our bodies is always exposed, it's the most important part to take care of. But yeah, all of your skin in general, you got to do something to protect because you really do want to keep it intact for health purposes.
So I'm going to put up this tool here. We're gonna stay on the screen with it. So, guys, if you want to get in on this giveaway, the Seeds of Change coming from Grow Fam Homestead, that goes for anybody watching on X as well. But yeah, that's so right. You know what's funny? You might cringe to this a little bit. I think I talked about it not too long ago. When I was overseas, I was in Iraq, and they would tell us not to use a loofah sponge in the shower because your skin would be too clean at that point. Because there were things in the air and in the topsoil overseas that's not so pleasant, we'll say, and you can get sick and things for being too clean. And it's like, whoa, okay, I never thought of that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Where do you stand on antibacterial stuff? Like, is
Yeah.
it like too much nowadays? You think? Like, it seems like we're flooding the market with antibacterial everything.
Yeah, I think you have to be
Pam?
careful, right? I think it's like the whole thing is making sure that your microbiome is in symbiosis so that it operates properly. So you definitely have to be careful about what you're putting on your skin. I think when it comes to like hand sanitizer and
Mhm.
things that people overly
Nonstop.
use, I don't think it's good. It's drying out your skin, it's messing with your skin barrier, it's causing problems and then allowing more into your body. And it also is messing with your immunity, in my opinion. So it's
Yes.
like, you definitely have to be careful. I can understand what they're saying about the loofah because what they're trying to do is make sure that you're not over exfoliating and then causing any kind of again open areas, underformed, skin cells that aren't necessarily like binding in the proper way and whatnot. So that again would create those micro channels in your skin and allow things inside of it. So I can see
Yeah.
where they're coming from with that from a protection standpoint. But yeah, I think that people definitely do antibacterial, hand sanny, like all that stuff way too much.
Yeah. I just didn't shower for 13 months.
Great.
I got her. I was gonna hold it. I was gonna say, "What are you laughing about?" But I can't hold that one for too long. Shouts out to Rumble, guys. We're live on Rumble. Really trying to get up to that 400 mark. We're coming up quick. We're all over the place. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, X, Rumble, and Kick right now. So we got almost 100 in the house now. So yeah, bring it in, guys. Get that hashtag in. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm keeping an eye on the comments right now because there's so much. Like you had posted or we talked about the magnesium lotion that you sell, and I totally want people to come check out the website. Like I have it on the we're kind of covering it up now, but champagneapothecary.com. We can pull it up as well. I have it on the screen on my tabs. But we definitely want to get into like skincare in general, but also I'm totally down with promoting the website because you have a lot of cool products up there, not just you might just think lotion out there, guys, but there's so many.
You and are anywhere in any of my even extended circles of people, you have probably heard about magnesium butter um and it is incredibly effective. Magnesium is something that we as people do not get enough of in our food and all kinds of stuff like that. So
Mm,
we need to make
CalMag.
sure, yeah,
Sorry.
no, it's okay. We need to make sure that we are getting that though because it is responsible and it does help with 300 biochemical responses in the body. So you're talking like sleep, cardiac like type stuff. You're talking digestion. You're talking soreness, joints, all of this stuff. I mean, magnesium is it helps with everything. So yeah, we do it in a magnesium butter form because it's a topical, and like you were saying earlier, things absorb through our skin, right? So anything, be careful with the stuff that you're using out there, like chemicals and all of that, because it's like anything that touches your skin does get into your body. It absorbs through your body, so that's why it works. It absorbs through your skin. You put it on the bottom of your feet at night, 10 minutes before you go to bed, and it will knock you clean out. Like ask anybody. Do
I
not put it
like
on
that
at
idea.
dinner.
That sounds good.
Yeah, do not do that. Do not do it when you're not ready to go to bed for sure.
In
But
the
it
middle of a live
will.
stream.
Yeah, yeah, you're just
Yeah.
like, wrong idea, bro. But yeah, you put it on before bed, and the compounding, you see the sleep in that stuff, and it also helps with restless legs in the moment too, which is really great. You see that stuff in the moment,
Yes, I
but
need
then
that.
over time, you will see compounding effects. I mean, it helps with brain
Mm.
cognition, it helps with everything, like I said. So you'll start to see that there's an overall like compounding effect that happens in your body for a positive. Like it's amazing.
What is there a difference between it being external use or
And
like say a
taking it.
pill of it?
Yeah, so a lot of people have problems digesting magnesium, so it often gives people like stomach issues and all kinds of stuff like
Hmm,
that. I'm sure anybody who's taken it before has probably experienced it because most people
interesting.
have. And it also doesn't break down and absorb as much either because it has to go through a different enzymatic process, breaking down through the gut versus breaking down through the skin, and being absorbed that way. So yeah, there's lots of studies that they're doing on it even still currently and just kind of like figuring out like what's what. But I would say if you were like from my perspective, if you were ever looking to put something supplementally into your routine, like from an herbal perspective, or a mineral perspective, my first number one go-to would be magnesium.
Hmm. So I wonder if there's like traces of it in some foods that maybe we just don't eat enough of. Like, because I know
Yes.
there's things that promote testosterone, which I need to eat more of, things like asparagus and such. There's a few others that I can't remember now. But there's so many things in diet that could be sort of medicine that's proactive. That's why I like the whole apothecary side of things. I love herbalism, and I'm trying to learn it all myself. I personally grow in an aquaponic system indoors, and I just don't have a lot of room outside yet. But I would if I had the space. I think we could do it all year long. Do you grow anything?
I grow, yeah. I have a garden during the time that I can grow, but I live in the Northeast, so I can only grow for a certain amount of months during the year.
No,
Um,
Amber, that's not true.
I
Look
know,
at
but
if I could turn my camera, I would show you. No?
well,
It
I'll
can be
say this:
done.
my current setup only allows me to do it for certain months during the year. I am planning to move into a different zone though, like
Mm.
hopefully fairly soon. So I plan to move to somewhere where I can grow all year long because I grow all of my stuff during like the spring and the summer and early fall here. Just depends
So
on how
you know
warm
how
we
to
get.
preserve and sort of do other things. Like I'm not into any of that yet, but when you do the seasonal growing of stuff, you figure out ways to. It's not all just frozen. You gotta like. There's different ways to preserve it into other types of food and stuff. So you actually understand that, Pam. Heck yeah! Cheers, everybody. Appreciate y'all coming and getting on this hashtag. We're up to 120 in the house, so you want to get in on it now. Don't move to Bama, she says. Yeah, you got to be careful where you
Yeah.
move. Where do you stand on cannabis? Are you in a legal state, or are you
Yep.
okay? Um, this is I hate to push Grow Fam into the cannabis sort of group, but it is. But we also sort of we're trying to broaden our horizons on Grow Fam to try to I think these seeds of change are actually veggie seeds and other things. So if you guys are out there wondering what that is, I don't have a clue. So just imagine cucumber seeds, and then you won't be disappointed. And so, but yeah, we all got to eat. That's been my message since the beginning. Like every single person has to, whether you like cannabis or not, you still got to eat food. And so that's what I go after. I do grow some cannabis as well, but that's all. That's a learning curve for sure. I actually I was
Yeah.
gonna maybe later pull a picture up of my recent harvest that the fam would love to see because it's very pretty. It's looking beautiful. Don't move to Bama, Pam says. It's funny. So
I won't.
let's see. Let me check the giveaway tool real quick here. 28. 28. Come on, guys. Get in on this giveaway. Share us out with your friends. Anyway, back to. So what do you have employees? Like this seems like a lot
Yeah,
for
so I
one person. I'm like, wait,
it is
this
a
is
lot.
yeah.
So okay, so the it's wild. So I do a lot of stuff on my own. I have a like a couple in-house ish employees. Um and then I work with people from a freelance perspective for the most part if I need different specific things that we're looking for, whatever, and we can't do it in-house. Then through the apothecary side of things, like the skincare side of things, I use like big manufacturers. I have a couple different manufacturers that I use that are like likes of Clinique, kind of thing.
Sure.
Um, but all the other stuff, so like all of our candles, all of our body scrubs, all of our soaps, all of our, shower steamers, and like all the different things that our tea, all the different things that our coffee. We work with other small businesses, and I essentially either curate all of what we're bringing to the table, or I help develop what we're bringing to the table, and then those smaller businesses produce the items for me, so I get to, through my business, people support a lot of stuff. They support me and then my team. They support other small businesses. They
Right.
support Feeding America, because we give a meal to Feeding America for every candle that we sell.
Oh,
They
nice.
support local organizations that go to like cancer research and youth and women and anti-bullying, because we give 10% of all of our profits to our proceeds to like
Various.
various
Right.
organizations throughout the year.
Gotcha.
So a lot of people are getting supported through my business, and I've kind of utilized it, like made it that way, so that it's like, yeah, I can get all of this different stuff done, because there's no way I'd ever be able to manage all of that stuff on my own, for
Growth.
sure.
Did you start it like in in your garage, kind of thing, like fill in
Yeah,
tubes of whatever, and yeah, I could see that.
yeah,
But I've had a few people on with different stories similar, and I love it because I'm on my path that direction, trying to create my own products and such. But it's always good to talk to people like you, because I always point out the crossover. It's not, like I said tonight on the description, it's not always about growing plants, because what you're doing is a sustainable action of trying to create products that are, not only holistic, but something that you can scale. And then on top of that, you created a business, which I always point out on my Tuesday show. I do reviews on Tuesdays, where it's like small business owners are this very same mentality of a do-it-yourself, of a farmer, is very similar. No one's telling you to do those things. No one's telling you to try to grow, food. And farmers are entrepreneurs too. Let's be honest. They're business people. But anyway, so do you go to like physical markets or at all ever go to events? Those are always fun.
no,
Meet with
I
people.
you can do so much online.
Yeah, you can.
And you can connect with so many people online, and I'm very specific about who I get as vendors. Like before I ever went with my body scrub vendor that I currently had, and actually we are in the process of getting a new one, because our last one unfortunately went out of business. But before, like the that whole that person that those people that I was working with, dude, I went through 11 different people trying to figure out which ones I
Wow.
wanted to bring in. Like, I don't mess around. So I like to find stuff. I can find a lot online, and then I can take stuff in, and then I can see how they're working, and I can see if we can formulate together, or like how I can curate it. I'm so specific about my branding and like what I want, and the premium of like the product that I want to bring in, and the effectiveness of it. It's like I don't just go with anybody. So for me to like walk into a market and just assume that
Mhm.
I'm gonna go in and like get a bunch of stuff and leave, it's like it just doesn't make sense for me. It's just a much more calculated process on my end.
Well, for sure. I mean, you have to, if you want the best end product, you have to research the inputs. You have to be all the way from the beginning, all the way through. I love that. I think it's hard. I'm sure you're going to agree that it's hard to at a certain point of growth, where you have to loosen the reins, and you have to let other people take jobs from you, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
I know, I want to, no. So yeah, I can imagine a day. I always think that it'd be cool to sort of work with people as if they're their own company, rather than building a bunch of employees under me. It's like, no,
Yeah.
no, you're this guy, create your own thing, and you can help me out, and we'll contract together or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the win-win. But so
Same.
what do you grow? We did talked about that a little bit, but what kind of stuff are you into over there? I don't know what grows in the Northeast.
Man, last year I did a bunch of different tomatoes. I particularly love lemon boy tomatoes. I don't know if you've ever had those before.
The what?
They're
Lemon
dope.
boy?
Yeah, they're tomatoes, but they're called lemon boy tomatoes. They're like, and they're yellow, and they kind of have like
Right,
a
they're sour.
lemony taste to them.
Yes. A little
They're
bit of
very good.
sour.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're really good. Like
I
you should
like
check them
sour.
out.
That
So
sounds
I
good.
did like several different kinds of tomatoes. I did kale. I did eggplant. I did summer squash. I did zucchini. I did green beans. I did blueberries and raspberries. I did a ton of herbs. Obvi. Like I am like I go ham on the herbs. Um,
You're not able to use your home garden though for products though, are you?
no, no,
Because of
no.
the
I
whole
mean,
like processing and
yeah,
all that
like it
garbage.
would be too, yeah, it'd be too crazy, honestly. I mean, you could, but it's just, again, it's too much work. And there's like a specific herbalist that I work with who
Nice.
actually does all my tinctures, all of my oxymels and ciders. A lot of that stuff. And then I do work with another one that does like the magnesium and first aid. And so it's like I work with different people. Like you said,
Sure.
it's like the same kind of thing. It's just like working with people who can help me basically like make all this stuff because I just wouldn't have enough time or I'd have to hire a team full of people. And I'm like, why do that when there's already someone who is top notch in their game doing this?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's hard to find the right connections as you go. Like it has been just to try to for me to try to get started. I actually had a guest on last week that he won a not a scholarship, a grant to get his going. So that was interesting. But so let's talk about X, I guess, for a minute here before we do this giveaway. We're at a half hour. 28 people, guys, get in on this hashtag if you haven't yet already. I think the hashtag thing is busted too. If you don't know, I should have told you this too, Amber. If you want to see comments, you might be stuck on the private chat off
Oh,
to the
yeah, I
off to
am.
the side.
Yeah.
Okay. I should have said that. I forgot you're not used to StreamYard.
Oh, it's cool. No
Um,
worries.
but yeah, so guys, show Amber some love now that she can see you. Hit those comments, say hello. I know several of my fans and friends have jumped in over on X. So if you haven't started following her, go check her out on X. She does a comedy space. If you don't know what spaces are, audio only kind of. Facebookers don't understand what spaces are.
No.
It's hard to describe. It's an audio only, but that doesn't give it its justice if you just say it's an audio only room. But you do. I did hang out there for the other night with some little bit of comedy. I liked it. I like the dry humor. That's what I'm all about. I have to be careful because it's not everybody. I have to try to dumb it down a little bit. Not I like wet it down, I guess maybe a little bit. But yeah. So what was that space called? It was where we or how do we get here? Yeah.
Last week we did How Did We Get Here? Yeah.
How did we get here? So you had a fun team there. Seemed like a good one. So if you guys haven't go to check those out, go sit in and listen. It's are those recorded?
Yeah, those are recorded. I actually do 4 different spaces every week. So on Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, I do a self-care and meditation space where we talk about different self-care topics, and then I do a meditation
Okay,
at the end. People love it.
nice.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Come hack your nervous system. Then on Wednesdays we do the Brick House with Lego, which is just like a fun commentary space, and that's at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then on Saturdays we do a comedy improv. It's called the Champagne Room, and that is at 7 p.m. 7:30 p.m. Excuse me, Eastern, and that goes from 7:30 to 8:30. And there's a cast of people that actually have been working on that for quite some time, and shout out to them because that's how we get that room done.
Nice.
And then on Sundays I do a series called Sips and Stories, and I do interviews with people where we talk about their human experiences and their life and just allow each other to kind of bask in the human condition and what it is and learn from other people from other people's point of views.
I love long form interviews. Like I watch a whole bunch of, if I start throwing out everybody I watch, that just starts throwing me into boxes for people. You know what I'm saying? I was like, let's just say that I've seen plenty of Joe Rogan. Okay, so that's a good one. But although he doesn't do a show live, he's not looking at comments. I do sort of a hybrid thing now with this whole. It's like a live studio audience, except for the comments is a different thing, and it's a very hybrid kind of situation because I try to make them rewatchable. I mean, Wednesdays is a little different because we got that live giveaway and everything. But when I bring in powerhouses like Amber, it's going to be a rewatchable episode for sure. And I thank you again for linking. It looks like you found at least 100 people over there from your side. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, like we got Blaze Your Thoughts
What up, Blaze?
and McKay, is that how I say that? So when was that with the cast? You said, was that Thursday?
That's on Saturday. Saturday's the
It's
comedy
Saturday.
improv. Yep, it's on Saturdays at
Nice.
7:30.
Awesome. I'll have to hit that because I'm Sunday through Thursday. So yeah, definitely.
There
We'll talk about network stuff later. I guess we should do that. Let's talk about skincare now. Okay. So is there any? Do you sell things that you ingest at all? Is there anything that's?
Oh yeah, tinctures, oxymel, ciders.
I saw the essential oils. Let's pull up the website real quick while we think of other stuff here.
Yeah, I've got tea. My tea vendor has been in the business since 1989, and he has lived in 5 major tea regions. He is legit. So there's that. We have a brand new coffee that we just collaborated on with Scott Patterson from Gilmore Girls. So if you're familiar with that show,
No.
yes, you are. Luke from Gilmore Girls actually just created a coffee with us. He's had a great coffee company that's been running for a couple of years, and I was selling his coffee. We just worked on a collab, so we have a new one there. I mean, there's a lot of a lot of really great stuff. It's all essentially, self-care, holistic wellness, just essential hygiene kind of stuff too,
So here it is. The Champagne Apothecary. Such a great name. Is that you? Well, I don't know. I want to know if
It is, yeah. Everybody asks.
You don't need to answer this question, but I want to know. Have you tried? How do I say this again?
Amethyst. Yeah, it's like the back half of amethyst. It's actually an homage to my father who passed away.
I see.
Yeah.
Very cool. There's a reason why people from all over the world love it. Yes. And we're talking to her right now. See, cleanser, toner, exfoliant. That's a big one for men. We don't think about that exfoliant enough. You know.
Men don't think about skincare enough, honestly, in my opinion. I know a lot of men think it's not a big deal, but even just like cleansing, exfoliating, moisturizing, man, you'll be in a much better off place from a health standpoint, not just from, an age perspective or an appearance perspective, although that will also go well for you. But it's definitely like something that will help your health overall. So everybody should do it. Anybody who has skin should be using some kind of care for it.
So I saw the essential oils too.
Yep.
So when I hear essential oils, I think of like 100 things. Like, I don't know what that really is. That just a blend? Is like
no blends.
So
all
different
of those
types?
are 100% pure oil. And it's just specific oils that we have. I believe we have like 15 different ones, because those are the ones that we can get that are pure. Because the thing with essential oils is like you get into stuff and it will say essential oil, but it will be, like you said, like a blend, or it has like some kind of filler in it. Actually, here's a really good tip I'll share with you. So when you're looking for essential oils, if an essential oil says that it is pure, here's how you can know if it's not or if it is. You can put a drop of it on a piece of white paper, let it dry. Now, some essential oils will dry in a couple hours, some will dry in 24 hours. So it takes a different amount of time for different oils. But once it's completely dry and there's nothing on the paper anymore, if you see a ring around where you put the drop, it means that there's some kind of filler in it. If you don't see anything, it means that it was a pure oil.
So if something sort of a ring of residue is left behind where you had dropped that, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because there is just, I mean, and in skincare and self-care and all kinds of stuff and all kinds of care products, the rules and regulations of what you can and can't say are pretty lax overall, until you get
Similar
into
with
stuff like,
cannabis. Similar,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, until you get into stuff like sunscreen, which is considered a pharmaceutical, right? So there's like different FDA standards that we have to do for sunscreen. A lot of marketing and
Oh,
craziness out there. So,
interesting.
yeah.
Wow, and sunscreen is sort of, is it kind of unique in that regard, or are there other
Mm-hmm.
things that you would?
Yes.
Interesting. It reminds me of the whole certified organic label that farmers will go with, and people buy it for a higher price, and the government charges you to inspect your land and to give you that label. And you find out, if you look at the specifics on what it requires, it's like, well, that's not very organic. What am I like? That doesn't seem right. Like, for instance, there's only like there's so many feet between an organic and a non-organic crop. And so if you're crop dusting the non-organic side, like, a windy day is all you need for it to just completely not be organic. So it's just similar things like that. I can imagine this game being crazy. So it looks
Yeah,
like
it is
you do your research, you do a lot of
a lot.
you have like as testimonials. It tells me what all you have in it. I like this.
Thank you.
So what would I do with essential oils? Because
Oh
I
my
think of them
gosh.
as different essential oils. They're not. It's not like different things.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
It's like,
totally off.
no, it's all kinds of stuff. So you can do a ton of things with oils. You can use them as, you can use them in compresses. You can use them in, your unscented products if you want to put them into like gels or lotions. You can use them for all kinds of different things. Like peppermint, for example, is a known anti-inflammatory. So really
Okay,
great
that's
for
what this
joint
is.
pain
Okay. Yeah.
and different things like that. So it's like, tea tree oil, for example, is like antimicrobial and antibacterial. So it's fantastic for, different things like it actually works wonders on eczema and
Oh,
psoriasis and all of those like things that kind of, different skin conditions, dermatitises and whatnot. So, so there's lots of different things you can do with them. Lavender is obviously for calming. A lot of people know that. Um, but yeah, everyone has different functions. Frankincense is also anti-inflammatory, so some people like to prefer to use that over peppermint, but peppermint has more of that like actual cooling effect. So when you put it on your skin, you'll actually get it's like almost like a natural icy hot, so to speak.
nice.
Um,
Yeah, I kind of think I know what you're talking about. Wait, is
so
this
yeah.
so? I'm only seeing the one though. If I click on it,
So you click on it there,
uh,
and then go down, and then where you see the little box that drop down there, cedar
cedarwood.
wood. Yeah, click on that.
Oh, that is the type of. Okay, I wasn't really
Yeah,
noticing it
and
right
then
away.
it'll bring the drop down.
Wow. Okay, there's
Yeah,
a whole bunch of them. That's
yeah,
why I was like, I see one bottle. What am I missing here? I knew I was missing something.
yeah,
That's cool. Lime, even lime and lemongrass, lemon.
yeah.
Jeez. So I'm really into trying to do something healthier for my dog,
Mhm.
for flea mitigation or anything like that. And I'd rather not use the pills anymore, where it lasts 3 months and it's great, but we're poisoning our animals. So I think I want to get into the essential oils more for that, but I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I have no idea which one. I'm guessing tea tree oil. Tea tree oil would be good for that, and maybe a couple like rosemary, maybe some
More
peppermint.
like
Probably a mix.
lavender,
Lavender. Okay.
lemon, cedarwood, citronella type stuff. And then, and
Citronella.
also too, like make sure if you are, doing anything for your pets or animals that you're ensuring that the essential oil that you're using is not actually contraindicative to pets because sometimes
Mm,
it is. And so like you can't, you don't want to put something on your animal that they're going to lick and then ingest and have problems with or whatever. So
right.
so there's certain stuff that you have to keep clear of. But typically when they're doing, when they're doing like different recipes for stuff like that for dogs for mitigating that, it's like, the lemons, the lavenders, the cedar woods of the world that are going to help with that.
That sounds like something I need to write down, and I'm going to get more into that for sure. But yeah, you're right. There's things that you can't put on the pets because they're going to lick it. I got some
Yeah.
stuff upstairs. I can't remember. I can't recite what it's in it, but it's supposed to be all natural. I got it from a farmer's market. Shouts out to Bears Bites. She had a some from her friend there. What's up, Michelle? What's up, Mr. Burns? Guys, get in this hashtag. We've got a few minutes here. Amber's going to be with us for a little bit longer. We got, let's see, sitting at about 210 awesome folks in the house. Hit that like button if you haven't yet already. And go hashtag on all the locations if you want. Hit both Facebooks, both YouTubes. I guess it works on everywhere, so hit them all. And follow Amber, guys. Check her out because there's a lot more on the website than what we're going to go over with tonight. But yeah, she's worth following, not just for her products, but for the inspiration and the mental health that, comedy brings mental health alone. But then when you talked about what else you do, it's like, oh, so you're kind of along the same lines. I do a lot of what I do because mental health and sustainability and trying to maintain some kind of a cohesion with our society, like it's all the same thing. You know what I mean? If we can't sustain ourselves by being able to have conversations, long form conversations, then we're just lost. So what I do on Thursday nights is called People in the Boxes. Shouts out to the co-host of People in the Boxes. It's on the screen, on the video like we are now. And we get up to 10 people on the screen and we talk about common topics. Like we try to pick a singular sort of focus for each Thursday. And it's all about bringing perspective. Instead of arguing opinions the whole time, we try to explain like we share our experience on what we have actually lived with on that topic. You know what I mean? So it's actually similar in a lot of ways where we're sort of just bringing perspective by explaining what we've done or what we've seen. And then we get into plenty of opinions and such, but it's really just about getting people to have the conversations. We get into simple topics, more difficult and like tearjerker type topics. I mean, we get into all of them, but it's still sustainability in my mind, because we need each other, but we can't just like you could live. There's very, very few people that can just go off and live on their own in the woods somewhere. Like that's what, like 1% maybe, if that, of people. I can't imagine.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's where it's like my MO in life is like always to tell everybody that they need to be caring for themselves, right? Like you have to care for yourself well in order for you to be able to do anything. And it's even a testament to being able to build relationships that would allow you to be able to sustain yourself, in any given situation. You have to make sure that you're good first and foremost, because it's like we need, you know what I mean, like we need us in order to actually go out and then find other people. We need us in order to go out and do our jobs well. We need us to in order to take care of our families.
Right.
And too many of us put ourselves to the side so quickly all the time.
It's hard for me to admit, but I in my mind think that all people should be a little bit more willing to grow their own food, willing to do more things for themselves. But the reality is we can't. And so we have to have people that specialize in things. And I think that's a beauty of like what you're doing, sort of bringing people together that do have their specialties in certain things to create the bigger whole. And that's kind of what we have to do with our own communities and things. And so I really have hope for that, other than the fact that, everyone seems to be going insane. Although I hear that the magnetic poles are going to flip 90 degrees in about 10 years. And that's why everybody's like brains are being, cooked right now. Like we're all just flipped right now. We're all, going cuckoo, kind of like in Little Nicky, where they were being possessed everywhere. And they're just like, let's do it, whatever we want, That's kind of how it feels like these days. So I like to connect with people like you, trying to do something positive out there. And I like that you do. I've said it a couple times, but I like that you're not just, hey, here's my products, let's buy these products. But you also do other spaces that are necessarily off topic or not specifically about sales, but then also the comedy on top of it is just, to me, that blows my mind, because not enough people take comedy into consideration when it comes to changing people's minds and trying to build something. You got to have entertainment. You got to have some comedy involved. Like I just feel like it's a have to nowadays.
Yeah, humor bridges gaps for sure. I mean, and I'm just like a fan of it. I love it so much. I love to write comedy. I love to like do comedy. I love to do stand up. I love to do improv. So,
Oh, you do in-person stand-up?
mhm.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, but it's mostly for me though, it's like it's not because I want to be a stand-up comedian per se. It's because I really want to bring my best to the page. And I think what's awesome about being able to go out is like you can go out, you can try material and you can see how it lands in person and you're like, okay, if it lands in person this way, it's definitely going to land on the page that way.
That's so funny.
So
It's
it's
not the
like,
other way around. Like you're not testing it online to go see if it works
yeah,
in
no.
person.
No.
That's kind of funny. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Or
So
vice versa, really. You could, you probably want to kill on stage and also online.
yeah,
Like
I
why
mean, you
not?
definitely like want to make. I mean, the point is to make people laugh, right? Like if you're not doing it, that sucks. But
Yeah.
and we all get that way. Like anybody who does comedy gets into points where they're like,
Oof.
man, I'm not writing anything good or like landing
Me in
anything
fifth
good. But
grade on the talent show stage, I hadn't prepared for anything. I had no jokes, and yeah, it would literally be like the scene in some flashback to the 80s nowadays in a movie. It'd just be the most perfect scene to watch this little boy get humiliated up on stage as he tried to remember like any joke he could. I remembered I said a joke, the only joke I could remember, and it was my friend's joke, and I butchered it. And he was in the audience. He said, "Hey, that's my joke." Like, oh man. Yeah,
yeah,
good
not for
stuff. Good
nothing. I get
times.
it. I would have been like that too.
Well, I'm weird about that though. I like to dive head first. I almost drowned once, but I still love to swim. I'm just one of those kind of
Oh,
weirdos. I still think life is life. I can't get it. You
yeah.
got to get back on the horse. Well, we're gonna do this giveaway, and I don't want to hold you up for too much longer. We got 220 people in the house, guys. Get in this hashtag. If you're watching from from Amber's X account, you're welcome to get in on it. I'm not 100% sure what the seeds are. I should have asked ahead of time. They may be, I don't think they're cannabis seeds. They do sell cannabis seeds. Go check them out at thegrowfam.com. Use code WTIF10 to get 10% off, guys. So make sure you check that out. You got a lot of summer gear coming up. You got some new shirts over there as well. So I think the shirts are still on sale. Go check those out. We're going to play a quick commercial break before we do the spin. And let's see, we'll just do like a 30-second, let's see, a Foop Organics nutrients clip, and then we'll say bye to Amber, and we'll do this spin here. So we'll be right back, everybody.
Something is happening to your audio. It's like literally just like as if we're in fast forward mode. It was exciting. I felt like I was in another realm.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, before you were like,
Yeah, the audience is used to it. See, like we got code one involved here. Thanks, Margaret. You're the chipmunks. Yeah, they're used to it. If I bump this this cord in just the right way.
It's over.
Yeah. My dog was like tripping out. Jess said, well, everybody, we're going to do the spin any second now. All right. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I was listing off the Groveham Homestead lineup. Did I sound like one of the 1950s, sped up video? That's so weird. Sound like a squirrel. Yeah, well, I mean, that's my normal voice. That was the voice modulator actually stopped working for a second, is what happened there, guys. But you heard my regular voice just for a moment. Anyway, oh yeah, the lineup. Oh, so Sunday nights you got Kim Axtell on her. Well, actually, we're gonna try to figure this out because StreamYard has messed up the connections with groups. So the Legit Being Review Remastered will still be going live on Sundays with Kim Axtell, but we're gonna figure that out. And of course, we got Fam Fridays and with yours, your Ash and Dreadful, the king and queen, the Homestead mom and dad. They're on Fridays, and then we've got Saturdays now with Nancy's own, and I don't know if she's this Saturday or not. She does every other Saturday. So those are all the Homestead lineup. Go check them out. Go check out Homestead or the growfam.com. And here we go. Good luck, everybody. Sorry you're late. That's all right. Scott, we got Scott from Stewart Microgreens. He was the guest that I told you about. He's in the Northeast as well.
Oh, right on.
All right. Good luck. Well, actually, real quick, get in on the hashtag. Scott, get on the hashtag real quick before I spin it. We're gonna wait for him. Yeah, he's schooling me on the microgreens. I think I screwed him up again, Scott. We'll have to have you on again. I did. I keep trying to like get a nice. I don't know if you've seen them. You've seen them in advertisement. A microgreen tray that looks like a grass, looks like perfect grass. I'm working on it, but I'm not there. All right, he got in there. Awesome. Good luck, everybody. But yeah, I'm working on it. Not everything works the same. Not everything germinates the same. It's hard. It's hard. I thought aquaponics was hard, but this is hard. Margaret Jett, if it isn't one of my awesome subscriber fam, one of the indoor farmer community on Locals, and one of our sponsors. Margaret sponsors game night with her. She actually created a cookie just for me. It's called Waylon's Cheery Cherry Cookies, and they are medicated and they're delicious. I have tried them. Congrats, Margaret. Margaret doesn't have to be here because she gets Hash and Dash immunities for being a subscriber, but she is here because she loves the content. Margaret also helps me out by going to Rumble and X and everything. So thank you again for that. So let me write it down here, Margaret. Guys, I'm going to do, after we let Amber go, I'm going to do a couple of spins for my subscribers as well. Some of you may know that I've been doing spins since I canceled on Mother's Day. I was busy with family. So we've been just spinning throughout the week to give those game night prizes up to you guys. Shouts out to the winners last night. I don't think I've taken care of all three of you yet, but we're going to get that done here probably after tonight's show. All right, cool. Excellent. So to recap, Champagne Apothecary. It's just champagneapothecary.com. Go check it out, guys. Go follow Amber. You're going to see a lot more than what we could go over tonight. And I hope to have her back on again sometime. Or maybe we'll do some other sort of work, maybe get in on some of those spaces that she's always doing. So, guys, check out X if you haven't yet already. And, yeah, is there anything? I mean, you're welcome to, if you have questions in reverse, or if you want to shout anything out, do any kind of promotional, what's the very, very next time you're going to be on a space? Like, what's the next thing?
What's today? Wednesday? I'll be on a space on Saturday.
Saturday.
So we have Saturday Comedy Improv, 7:30 p.m.
Improv. 7, so that's 6:30 my time. That one sounds fun. Although Saturdays is usually when I try to get out to events and stuff. So I'm gonna give her a go. We'll see if we can get on there for sure. Yeah. So congrats.
Thanks so much for having me. I super appreciate it. Congrats, Margaret, on your win. And yeah, man, let me know. I'm happy to come and talk to you anytime.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you for taking your time. I know it's hard on X. It's different because it's like this whole like pecking order. If you see a person, oh, he's only got 300 followers. Oh my gosh. Like, was he born yesterday? Like, well, it's just, you got to
It's
start
ridiculous.
somewhere. And it's like, you have all this
Yeah.
sunken cost in one thing, like Facebook or whatever. So I'm not jumping ship to X. I'm just adding it to my repertoire kind of thing. I feel like keeping all your eggs in one basket is not a good idea these days, especially online. So anyway, I appreciate it again.
Of
and
course.
you're welcome to hang out, but I know you were looking around an hour there, so we'll definitely get you.
Yeah, I gotta go to the gym
on
in
your
the
way
morning.
for sure. Well, you
Thanks
have
so
a great
much.
night.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Amber. I'll
Bye.
boop you out here. Bye. Awesome, guys. Amber Champagne. What a cool name, huh? What a cool name. I guess I didn't ask her if she drinks champagne, but maybe I'll ask later. But that's a personal question. So, guys, if you haven't yet, hit that like button, smash it if you will. If you're watching from X, please do the retweet, reshare. We've also got we're live from the Grow Fam X as well. So if you guys haven't followed Grow Fam on X, go check them out. Hey, what's up, Alan? Alan, you just missed it. We had our guest on, so definitely worth a rewatch if you didn't catch the first hour. We've got Amber Champagne on here talking about skincare and how important it is. And like, man, the magnesium butter alone is something I think I might be looking into because it helps you sleep and helps you with the restless leg syndrome. I am pretty sure I developed restless leg syndrome. I am not, I don't have a diagnosis or anything, but my legs don't quit. You know what I mean? They don't want to leave. They don't want to stop. You know what I mean? So, all right, we're going to do a couple more spins real quick, like. I guess I could check the number wheel real fast just to see if anyone hasn't got a number. I'm pretty sure I got everybody's, though. Yeah, that was awesome. Amber seems really knowledgeable about the topic, and it's something that I don't know enough about. So definitely appreciate that kind of info. If anybody has any questions, if you're watching this if you're watching the replay, definitely leave some comments, and I will ask as much as I can if there's anything that I can find out for you. Okay, no new numbers. So what we see is what we got. I guess we should do a dab. All that information, I gotta stop to take it all in. All that wonderful information. So I've been so focused on just growing things that I am just such a noob when it comes to processing things, processing or preserving. That whole thing, just that whole process. Well, redundant. I'll be redundant for a minute. Yeah, that whole thing just is beyond my understanding just yet. Oh, so tonight we still have. I think I have a couple more we're going to add on for tomorrow night. We still have 1, 2, 3. We have 6 left, including Miss MJ's baked goods. And those are going to my subscribers over there on Locals. If you haven't yet, Cindy, I see you in the house. If you haven't got over there to get a number, may I interest you in a number over there on X? Not on X. What am I saying? On Locals. Too many names even for me to keep track of, so I know it's hard for you guys. Contrary to popular belief, I am not on every platform, just a few of the big ones. That's all. A few of the big ones, just like this dab. If you're popping in from Rumble, I see you guys. I see the numbers bumping up on Rumble. If you're coming in to see the guest, that would be for the first hour. You can rewind on Rumble. And you can also put Rumble in a small box so that you can surf around your phone. I think that's pretty fun. I think there's another word for it, but got to stand up for a minute. Let's find us some tunes. Ooh, the Fire Crackle. Yeah. What's up, Mandy? You got it? Okay. I got you, Cindy. I thought you were heading over there. As long as you found the right one. Yes, she did. You're number 20. Number 20. Actually, I'm not sure if I got 19 or did not add 19, so I'm glad you did get in there. 20. Gerald, you actually won last night, brother. I have to get your prize still out to you. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure you won last night. I think that was your Drizzle Dab win. Yes, you did win number 7 last night, Drizzle Dab. I will get that to you. We'll get you taken care of, brother. You know it. It's kind of fun, though. Still getting the game night wins out, even if we didn't play. I like that. Let's see, who do we got here still? We've got 51 on the homestead. We've got 27 came through on my X, and 6 people popped in on the GrowFam X. So GrowFam, keep pushing on the X. Oh, hey, we got Sir Steve-O popping in at followers. You are getting out of your show, I guess, tonight. Must have had a good show. We got Steve-O over on the Rumble. Cheers, my guy. You were knocked out, Gerald. Well, that's what that hash and dash immunity is for, man. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because I see my subscribers as people I want to win, whether they are there or not. You know what I mean? It means something. It means something to me. What's up, Billy? Cheers, my guy. No problem, Cindy. No problem. I want to see anybody that is participating, anybody that's a regular viewer to make sure they get in on the wins. I also, I want to push to people, though, to try to do this every Sunday or Monday night. I'm going to do this every week with this giveaway. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, guys, let's dab it up. Let's find out who's going to win the first one. We're going to do 3 spins, I think. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Some of us are never here. That's what I'm saying. Well, Scott, you should join my locals, bro. You should sign up, and you can get that hash and dash immunity for at least my shows. Cheers, everybody. What's up, Shannon? Cheers, cheers. Look at that. She pops in, gets a number, and a win. Wait. Hold on. I got to find out, see if that was you that I gave the 22 and not Mama Rochi. I think Mama Rochi's 19. Yes, Luhu was number 20. Yes, awesome. Let's find out what she's won, folks. You're number 4, Jess? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would be so kind, I hope you all have gone to my page and hit that like button and share it out and whatnot and good stuff and things. Appreciate it if you do. I know we got more people on the homestead, but appreciate anyone that jumps back and forth. We had one angry face, Mark Gibb. What's up, Mark? So this is what you are winning here, Cindy. Guys, I had some chicken fried rice leftovers, and I made an omelet out of it. That's what you do when you don't use a microwave anymore. You get creative with your leftovers. I mean, I got an air fryer. I could have cooked it, you know, but then it would have stuck to the foil, you know. Oh, that is a gift code to Superior Wreaths and Engravings. So I actually have a nice video to play from Kelly. And I did talk to Kelly. Michelle Paris, if you are listening, hon, if you're out there, Kelly is working on something for you. Michelle Paris won this prize twice in a row, so we're going to work on a special code for her. But we're going to play real quickly the video. I have to switch back to this other screen because I don't like to cascade you guys. All right, we're going to play this. It's about a minute long from Miss Kelly about Superior Wreaths and Engravings. So shouts out to her. I love her. She's got a physical shop there in Quincy. She also goes to events and things, and then the website. So you can get anything engraved. You can get all kinds of things that she's already pre-made as well. So check it out. Engraved notebooks that are refillable. I like that. That's really fun. So anyway, check her out.
Hi everyone, this is Kelly from Superior Wreaths and Engraving, hopping on to congratulate our weekly winner and to share with you that the code that you receive for our website will never expire, so you can use that code at any time. For those of you who are watching and you've never heard of us before, we are a full service laser engraving business located right here in Quincy, and we just opened up our first storefront this past October called the Engraved Hive, located at 735 State Street in Quincy, Illinois. I'm actually covering the store right now, so what you see right behind me is our full service hat bar where we engrave and press patches for both personal and business use. But our business does not just stop there. We do a lot of work with wood, acrylic, glass, and soon we're going to be working on a lot of tumblers. So if you need anything, feel free to get a hold of us at Superior Wreaths and Engraving on Facebook or Instagram. Thank you for participating, thank you for watching, and good luck to our future winners.
Man, she just wraps it all in there perfect. It's a minute. It's a little longer than some of the other ones, but she gets so much more in there. It's crazy. It's insane how packed that is. Everything that she's got going on, showing pictures of what she's selling even and stuff. It's just crazy. All right, so we'll go back to the wheel of death. I mean, the wheel of prizes. So we will spin the next prize and then find a winner, like I did last night. I think I'll do this on holiday weeks when I don't do game night. Makes sense. Yummy. You had fried rice, Jess? Okay. Slim fly lice? What what did you put with it? Like some pork, some chicken. Chicken's so common, you know. I had a steak burrito the other day. That was bad ass. So good. It was so good. Well, we got a $15 gift card coming to some lucky winner to the masterrochiesgarden.com. Oh, fish with the rice. Okay. Fish fried rice. Very cool. I heard of people getting perfume or cologne engraved. Whoa, okay. Special occasions like a wedding or anniversary like Mother's Day. That would be interesting. Cologne bottle engraving. All right, let's find out who won the Master Rochi's Garden gift card. $15. Make you holla on the masterrochiesgarden.com. I do have a video to play from Master Rochi. He says 25 and not 15, but otherwise the video plays fine. I'll play that here in a moment. Try bison meat. Oh, nice. Steak tomorrow, Jess. Okay. If you guys didn't get a chance to check out the Indoor Farmer reviews yesterday, I did a review for a castle, and then also a pizza place that had awesome food that everybody was just getting hungry watching. It was a good one. You had bacon cheeseburgers and curly fries. All right, let's fucking go. Let's go, Cindy. Can you guys hear that? Okay, there. Fire crackles wasn't loud enough. I'm gonna give you one of these. Let's go. Number 8. Trusty number 8. Trusty old, just dependable, number 8 is Sandy Ohm. Wins again. Man, I don't like she is since you joined, you haven't stopped winning, have you? Hells yeah. Congratulations, Sandy. You can get some of that. The beard oil is actually good for your hair and skin, or you can get some of that Simply Sweet Simple Syrup from MasterRochiesGarden.com. Now, you can also get a discount from MasterRochiesGarden.com if you use code CERTIFIED. If you're out there and you want to just get a discount and you didn't win this gift code, then you can also go there, use code CERTIFIED at checkout. You get another discount, $5 off, I believe. You can't combine the two, but here's a word from Master Rochi.
Namaste. I'm Master Rochi, and congratulations. You've won a $25 gift certificate to MasterRochiesGarden.com. So come on over, check out all of our products at MasterRochiesGarden.com. And again, congratulations.
Oh, that bacon cheeseburger was homemade. Wait, did you home make the curly fries? Because we had a curly fry like thing that you could take potatoes and I think it's doable. There's a word from Master Rochi. If you don't know, you can see him on Mondays, and Thursdays. About the same time I'm doing my show though, so it's tough. But yeah, you can see him both on Mondays and Thursdays, and out at a lot of events. You can see them in person at tons of different events. All right, let's see. We got one more winner to go. One more winner to go. Yes, I did curly fries homemade too. Let's go. Let's go. Is the fire crackle too loud? I feel like the horn was good. Firecrackle is all right too, but they're the same volume. Interesting. Ding. First floor. Perry? Or no, it's going to 4. It's going to 4. We got a 4. We got a 4. We got a 4 coming. We got a 4. They're both good. Yeah, that seems odd that they would both be all right at the same volume. You know what I mean? Like you feel like the crackle would be out crackling me. Number 4 in the dough. Number 4 in the dough. Let's see what's up. Let's see who number 4 is. Number 2. Number 3. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, is it Jess Rosebud? Is it Jess? There's too many replies on this. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Jess. It is. Jess. Jess wins the last prize of tonight, going to Waylon the Indoor Farmer Locals Community. You can also subscribe on Facebook or Rumble or wherever else that I'm live. You can subscribe, and I'll get you in here. But it's not as easy if you don't have locals. Plus, it's going to cost more. So there you go. I'm rhyming a lot tonight. I'm rhyming all the timing. Jess is here too, and guess what? All 3 of these ladies are still here, and all 3 of these ladies all have hash and dash immunity. And all 4 of the ladies. I bet Cindy, yes, Cindy's still here too with the homemade French fries. Man. Hells yeah. You ladies rock. Let's find out what she's won, Bob. Tell her what she's won. Well, tonight Jess has won a trip to Jamaica, all expense paid. Except you'll have to do dishes the whole time on the cruise. There is no window in the dish room. That's the only consolation. Cindy wants one of those cruises. Just kidding. Has anyone been on a cruise? I've never been on a cruise. Anyone else been on a cruise out there? Like, I feel like they're just cesspools now. Like, I feel like they're terrible. Just like the stories you hear about them. Hells yeah. Congratulations, everyone. Is it going to be Miss MJ's Baked Goods? No. Blew right past. Is it going to be Mr. Country Boy Weeds? We all know if anybody not showing some love to our man, Leslie Cobb from Country Boy Weeds after his surgery. Did you see the pictures he posted? I didn't know if he wanted me to post him any pictures or anything, but he posted the pictures, and boy, he's got that scar all the way down his neck. Goodness, but he's healing. He's healing. It's taking a little longer than he was hoping for, but yeah, our man Leslie here at Country Boy Weeds. I actually have a couple to take care of still from him. We're gonna figure out what that means, whether that might, because he actually, well, it's neither here nor there. We'll get with you on it, Jess. I know you're not too worried. CBW, the CBW. Does anyone see the reference to with the frog, and the CW, guys? Anybody? No? Okay. You were an employee, Stuart? Oh, you were an employee at a med float. Okay. Colin says I went on what they call a cruise to nowhere. Where they take you out to the middle of the ocean and bust a U-turn and come back. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, that could be fun. I guess I did that. It wasn't like a cruise ship. It was a pirate ship. I did that once. Good night, Sandy. You have a good night. Appreciate you. I'll probably do another dab now. It's been a fun, exciting times on the giveaway tool here. What do you guys think of the TV background? Do I look like does it feel like you're watching an old TV? Yes. I mean, maybe not, but yes. I forgot what I was talking about before that, but it was good. It was good stuff. I can tell. I can remember that part. I remember that it was good, but you guys need to remember, what I was talking about. Rumble. If I could get a couple follows. Oh, we got a downvote on Rumble. Oh, guys, we got a downvote on Rumble. Can I get a few extra upvotes on Rumble today? Who's downvoting me? Who's downvoting me? Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Was that you, Steve-O? Just kidding. Picture in picture. Okay. Colin likes it. Okay. France, Spain, Italy, Greece, Israel, Turkey, Egypt, and Morocco. Damn. So let me look at this 6-month med float. I'm not sure what a med float is. Like, so was that military? Medical boat? Medical ship? All right. You twisted my arm. We're going to do one more. Got to get to bed. Jess, you have a wonderful night. Congratulations on your win. All thumbs here. I'm all thumbs. Steve-O, you want to come up for a dab? You're welcome. And then I'll get going afterwards. Marine Corps Mediterranean float. I see. All right. Great guest. I always like to meet new people over there on the X, the Twix. We got Sir Steve-O in the house.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Mama Rochi in the house? Mama Rochi, you missed it by one number. You missed winning tonight by one number. Ooh, I forgot to write down. I've been trying to keep the numbers as well. So, Cindy Lou Who was number 20. Jess was number 4, I believe. And Sandy is number, I guess I'll just have to look for Sandy. Steve-O, guys, if you haven't checked out Sir Steve-O in the Terpy Thursdays coming up tomorrow.
For sure. Yeah, we ran over big times tonight. We had a panel discussion, so we just kept talking. We were discussing, the rescheduling of cannabis, the supposed rescheduling of cannabis, I should say. So that was a lot of fun. Do you think you're going to touch on that on people in the boxes? Like, I know you've already talked about it, but.
I don't know. It just seems like it's being over talked about. I don't want to, and I haven't looked into it that much. I think we might have mentioned it, but I don't think so. Actually,
we talked about it just a little bit, but just for a second, but not long. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's not something that we should all just be acting like, freaking out about right at the moment.
That's probably the point. Get distracted on whatever that is, and there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nobody on the Rumble. Cheers.
So you have a good show tonight, buddy?
Oh yeah, Amber's awesome. She blew my mind about some skincare stuff, man. We talked essential oils. We talked magnesium butter, which is something I think I might have to get into. It helps restless leg syndrome, and it helps you to sleep, and it helps all kinds of things.
Oh, it's a rub then?
House, what's up? Yeah, yep.
Okay.
I guess magnesium if you have to ingest it, it can like upset your stomach. It's not as good. It's not as easy that way. Big one is at least. Oh, garden is planted. Big one is at least. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Smash is putting in gardens this year. Just getting it going.
Sure is. That's great. Yeah, that sounds really interesting, man. I can't wait to catch the replay. That's what I like about like sometimes I have to overlap, on things, and I can always go back and watch the replay.
Mostly last week, I kind of did it pretty chill. I didn't have a lot to do, so we looked a bunch of stuff up going on in the world, and I always find something interesting to read about. But it was kind of more off week, so I'm glad we had Amber on this week. We'll check her out on X, Steve-O. That's where I met her at, and she's
okay.
Yeah, she does a bunch of spaces on X and stuff. She does a Saturday one, and I'm actually pretty interested in this one. It's a comedy improv on X, and there's like literal, like not set actors, but like people that have been doing it long enough that they're, I don't know. It's hard to describe this. That's how she said it, but I'm gonna have to check it out myself. She does some comedy stuff there. She does some non-comedy things too, but definitely worth a follow.
Is she from Peoria then?
Everybody, say again.
She from Peoria? No. Okay. I'll let you do your dab. Cheers to that, buddy. You deserve that big old fat rip.
She's from the Northeast.
Oh, okay. That's where I kind of grew up, more at the Southeast, but
not of Illinois, of the country.
Right, me too. That's what I'm saying. I grew up in West Virginia, Maryland.
I've been to White Marsh before. I lived in Maryland.
White Marsh?
Fort Aberdeen Proving Grounds. I stayed at for a few months.
I know where Aberdeen is. My grandfather on my mom's side was stationed there. It's neato, isn't it?
So, what are the seeds of change?
It's a it's big, it's a grow fan box, but it also has a pack of cannabis seeds and 2 packs of vegetable or flower seeds, whichever ones end up in there. But it's 2 random packs of regular veggie seeds or flower, and then 1 pack of cannabis seeds, plus everything that normally comes in a grow fan box. The seeds of change.
That's better than I thought.
Yep.
So congrats to Margaret.
Oh, was it Margaret Jett?
Miss Margaret Jett. Miss MJ's Baked Goods herself.
Congratulations. I'll get a hold of her, and we'll handle that tomorrow for sure.
Yep, she just said nice. She's like, wow, just over there salivating, listening to what's in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Well, I'm in the box. I'm in the TV box right now.
Yeah.
I thought about it. We could make this an overlay too. Let's see, real quick. We're gonna give it a try. Put Steve-O and myself inside the TV.
Okay. Squeeze me in there. Squeeze.
We're gonna
pick me first.
We'll give it a shot before we go.
Stuart Microgreens says seed question. Shoot, Stuart. Let's have your question. Steve-O, I was close to you. I live in Westmoreland County, Pennsylvania. Oh, that's where my my stepdad and them live. They live in New Wilmington.
Yeah, see, I'd have to do some editing to this to make it work.
Just pinch it like this. No, just kidding. On your iPhone. Just
lean over. Just lean to the middle.
Yeah, there we go. I think we pulled it off. Que paso, amigo? It's like we're in the same room.
So I had to stretch it wide to make it fit where I'm at now.
That's what
So,
she said.
well, she did say that. And what she said is if I stretch it wide, I can keep it there, save it, and then we can then fix it. I can make it work. I'll make
Oh my goodness. Mucho amor, mi amigos.
Oh my. On that note, we got to get out of here. But thanks for coming up. Did you smoke anything, or you just got your vape going on there?
Yeah, just my baby.
Have you seen the ad for the ink pen? It looks like an ink pen, but it holds a card inside it.
Yeah, I kind of have something that looks like this, and you can hide a cart inside. But this is what I use. I use this. This is a powerful little battery, man. I love it. It
I
works well.
use the
Yeah, that's nice, and I like the way last year you were able to wear that on a lanyard, and
Yeah, he's got a pierced ear. He's got one ear pierced.
I like your shirt too, by the way. That's one of my favorite ones of all the line.
Shirt sale, the growfam.com, everybody.
That's right. Use the code WTIF10. Is that what it is?
Good night, Michelle. WTIF10 on the growfam.com. Get you 10% off, guys. On that note, I'm out of here, but it's been a good one. Except for Brad or Mark Gibb with the angry face. All right, Mark. Probably just trying to stand out. I see you. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me, Steve-O. We'll see you on Monday, or maybe sooner. Everybody go check them out tomorrow for the Certified Terpy Thursdays.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.